Mic check. It's about to be 2012 out this bitch. Yeah, dig.
Man, I used to play the trap spot, propped on the block like I was part of the backdrop. Now it's scale, props, effects, and backdrops. The right lighting, you never catch me biting. Say you make it look so real when you pose the figures fighting. I caught lightning, stuck it in the detour. Replicate epic scenes from the Creed War. Compose pieces with artists that span the globe. Fearsome foes, Spidey in the picture perfect pose. Insert the comic book cut out to shoot a show. Oh, you ain't know? Yo, everybody know me. I made nerds cool nerd like my man Zobi. Took the everyday display, gave it a spark. Welcome to articulated comic book art.
I'm about to do my daily gambling. I'm a compulsive gambler, if y'all didn't know. I'm trying to quit in the new year, but I'm about to go play my lotto right now. Numbers, because the odds is better. I win more. So that's what I'm doing. Thank you. Had to make a quick stop at my mom's house. I don't know where she found this at. Quick story about this. Check it out. Book nice 11. This was the one time that I ever got 11 on a basketball team instead of 10. That's where the 10 come from on Book Nice 10, because I always used to rock 10 in my basketball days. I used to be nice in ball, if y'all don't know. On this team on Abyssinia, if you from the city, you know you from Uptown, you from Harlem or from Manhattan. Abyssinia, Gauchos, Riverside Church, those was like the premier teams or whatever. But on this team, on Abyssinia, Jay Mills was actually on this team too. Jay Mills and Vado, which are like Harlem rappers. Harlem is mad small, but when we was young, we was all on the same basketball team. This was many years ago, but you could Google them if you don't really know who they are. But yeah, found this joint. So we throwing a party here on New Year's Eve, trying to survey the space, and supposed to be having some performances and shit. I'm actually supposed to perform, and we just organizing shit, checking the sound system and everything right now. Some behind the scenes stuff. I've been working with Naruto Boy to get the last intro done for the community channel. This is gonna be the third or the second intro for the community channel. This is with Reels vocals over it, so this should be pretty cool. Also redoing my own intro. I guess you'll probably see it in this video. You probably saw it already at the beginning of this video. So big shout out to my man Naruto Boy for definitely hooking it up here. Also JC's version of the community channel intro, the audio for that will be on iTunes very shortly, as will Reels verse. So if you guys want to purchase that on iTunes and put it on your ringer or have it on your phone or whatever the case may be, it's only 99 cents. Mine is already up there. It's been up there for a while, but I'm just been waiting for the artwork for both of those album covers. Actually, Webhead is doing the artwork for those album covers. He did the artwork on, excuse me, on my album cover too. So again, JC's version of the ACBA theme song and Reels version, which nobody has heard yet, which you'll hear soon, will be on iTunes soon as well. And a friendly reminder for you guys to come check out the Articulated Comic Book Art like page on Facebook. I'll link that in this video. Packages. So this first package was from my man Anthony M on Facebook. I'm not sure if he's got a YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure he does, but I'm not sure what his YouTube moniker is. But this is the Bearded Century mint on card. As I told you guys in the last episode, preparing my room to finish getting all of the Marvel Legends variants. So this will go right on my wall right now. Take down this Miss Marvel as she was the placeholder for him. Bam, there you have it. So I'll just throw Miss Marvel somewhere up on this wall. She'll hold somebody else's place until I get the next variant, whatever that may be. Big thanks to my man. And this next package has quite a few things in it. This is from my man Solid Snake. So many things I've been waiting for forever. This guy is slower than molasses sometimes, but when he come through, he come through. Definitely hooked me up with quite a few things here. So I got the mint on card Adon here from Soda Street Fighter. Real happy to get this guy. I don't have an Adon yet. This is not the Player One version, which I'm really trying to get all the Player One versions, but still real happy to get. And he hooked me up with quite a few of the 25th anniversary G.I. Joe. So I got Roadblock. I got Destro, happy about that. I got Scarlet. I got Duke. I got Cobra Commander. I got a bat and another bat. So that was And then I got Astonishing X-Men Colossus. Now, this was my first Colossus that I got, and he had broke at the pelvic joint, just like Snapshot Spidey some episodes back. And I had sent this to Solid, I don't know how many months ago, for him to just fix it for me. Since then, I had got a new one. He's in my X-Men family portrait, but, you know, I try to keep doubles and triples of these figures. So he fixed it. It's all good. Everything is nice and tight. This is the Colossus, man. This is like, I don't know if I like it more than the original Marvel Legends Colossus. I mean, it's essentially the same figure with a different paint scheme, but this is just reminiscent of the Astonishing X-Men run, and like I always say, I just love that team so much. So this gives me an opportunity to build the team outside of my X-Men family portrait. I still need another one of those Astonishing Cyclops. I got an extra Emma. I need another Kitty, so I'm just trying to build that team outside of my portrait. But I'm real happy that he fixed this guy. He's good. And then this here was my first Apocalypse, who also broke at the pelvic area, and he repaired this guy too. So I mean, both of the Colossus and the Apocalypse was in excellent condition. They just snapped apart at the pelvic area, but again, Solid fixed it. He's good to go. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this extra one or whatever, but I have since replaced it, and this is great, man. Oh, and speaking of another Emma, real quick, I don't know if you guys remember, but at the panel at New York Comic Con, they talked about redoing Emma. Unfortunately, they only redid the head. The head sculpt looked pretty nice, but it was still the same shitty ass body. So who knows when we ever gonna get a really nice Emma Frost? But I just thought about that. Just getting a few shots for New Year's Evil or Bad Guy Saturday today on Facebook. It's like 7 a.m. or something now. Just trying to get a little bit of displaying and stuff done before I gotta head out and start getting ready for this party tonight. Gotta put him in something since I just got him back. Villain Saturday on Facebook. Gotta get my use out of this cutout too. Mindless Spot Tube asked me to show some of my dollhouse furniture. So if any of you guys looking for props or what have you, you can always go on eBay and check anything in 1/12 scale if you're looking for props for your 6-inch figures. And then if you're looking for props for your 3 3/4-inch figures, then you'll search for things in 1/18 scale. So you can just search accessories in 1/12 or 1/18 scale, or whatever you're looking for. Furniture, 1/12, whatever you want to do on eBay, you'll find a ton of stuff. I know my man Stashbin uses a lot of WWF or WWE props. Those props are great and work perfect with 6-inch figures. These particular ones that I have right here are a little small in my opinion, although I do have a couple of different things. I'll show them. So here's a few more pieces. The table with the computer table with the monitor and the chair was also dollhouse furniture that I got. The piece that has the keyboard and the mouse on it is you can extend it and retract it. These flowers I got from that Animal Planet packet. I showed that a couple of weeks back. In between time, I just pasted a little piece of comic book cutout there to make it look like that's the screen. But you can see it's kind of small, but it can still work. But this was dollhouse furniture. Again, there's so many other things out there that you could try. The WWF, WWE stuff. And then it's all different brands of dollhouse furniture. Some things work really well, some things don't. Baggage! Alright, so this was a package from my man Ja. Good looking brother. Hooked me up with a Cobra Trooper and the Winter Soldier here. The Winter Soldier is actually for somebody else, for a little gift that I'm putting together, a late Christmas gift, I guess you could say. But big shout out to my man Ja for hooking it up. That's my first Cobra Trooper. I'm trying to army build up. We'll just leave that up there until I get some more, and then I'll open them. I ain't shooting no MTIT in a minute, so getting ready. Nando up in the place. My man Mom's CO around here somewhere, but this is the calm before the storm. You figure it out.
Do you think they see whatever or not?
We're in the last hours of 2011.
Yes, sir.
It's still early though. People just starting to come. It's folks chilling, having a cigarette. We out here on the deck, just chilling.
The real smell is in there.
You understand?
About to be in 2012, bitch. Me and Nando in this bitch. We're here 2012. Recording. 2012. My little brother. Gang. Success. We're here. What up, bro?
So word, man, Happy New Year to everybody. I forgot to say that. I'm shooting this in the new year. I guess it was fitting that one of my last figures for 2011 that I got back or whatever was Apocalypse for 2012, but we still here, man. Maybe this is our last year. Who knows? But you know what's good is that we should get new Marvel Legends before the world ends, so that is awesome. But yeah, Happy New Year to everybody, man. All my viewers and all the ACBA heads and the Marvel Legends heads and everybody in the community, man. Happy New Year. I had a real nice New Year's Eve. Shout out to my man Nando for coming out and partying with us, man. We had a great time. We had a real good time, man. Too bad I didn't get too much more footage of the party, but I mean, we was having a good time. And then my man Nando and my little brother came back in the morning and just crashed here. And Nando picked up his Frost Giant that I had for him. So shout out to Poopy, because he hooked me up with the Giants, and you know, I gave one to Nando or whatever. So just the love in the community right there, man. This is gonna be a big year though for ACBA and for displaying and for MTIT, man. I got so many dope things lined up. Coming up to the 50th episode of MTIT soon. Some real nice things, man. So I can't wait for that, and I know you guys are gonna really love some of the stuff that I'm gonna be doing in this year. So right here I got the Apocalypse with the War Hulk. I'm pretty sure this Hulk only appeared in like one issue of the comic books, and he thrashed the Juggernaut. But this body is the same body mold as the Hasbro release of the King Hulk from that first series that they put out that was just horrible and almost made me cry. But same body mold, just a different head sculpt. Real nice head sculpt on this guy. You know, all of these parts are removable, the little armor and all of that, but it's the same body mold. A lot of those body molds from the Hulk Classics lines have been reused, and those are some of the best Hulks that are out with those molds. It's just that they screwed up the heads on some of them sometimes. But that King Hulk, it was a pretty nice figure. It's just the head was so like tiny. It just looked so ridiculous. I did not like that head sculpt at all. But those body molds that came out of the Hulk Classics lines are still some of the best body molds for Hulk, man. Toy Biz was just cranking out such great material, man, during that time. So I would definitely try to track this guy down if you can. Some of those Hulk Classic figures could get kind of pricey, but he's definitely worth it, man. Here's a couple of more things that could be labeled dollhouse accessories, I guess. I don't have the actual original box that it came in, so I could show the brand, but I got this stuff by just searching 1/12 scale, you know, accessories or stuff or what have you. And this is a bunch of nice stuff that you could use to accent your displays or whatever. The plates, the forks, the knives, they fit perfectly with 6-inch figures. The little container there, the cups. I'm using 2 cups somewhere else right now. The food. So this is real cool. So again, anything 1/12 scale for 6-inch figures, anything 1/18 scale for 3 3/4 inch figures. And you know, you just got to be looking. Even in, like I've said this plenty of times too, even in figures that you may not collect, you may look at them and you may see some nice accessories inside them, and you may want to just, you know, bite the bullet and buy the figure just to get the accessories. I don't always condone that, especially sometimes with the prices that Marvel Select figures go for in my area. I basically be spending like $25 for like one little accessory or whatever. But in the case of like the Danger Room backdrop, I think that was well worth it. And, you know, different stuff like that, and the little napkins and stuff right there. So this was cool. This stuff right here actually came from the Dollar Tree. So this was only $1, and it was like, I think it might have been 2 of these to 1 pack. I don't remember, but my man Dirt Knife actually hooked me up with these or whatever. My Dollar Tree don't really be having the stuff that everybody else Dollar Tree has. I found like 1 or 2 things at my Dollar Tree before, but usually they don't keep the stuff that we could use for ACBA stock. But these are a little small for 6-inch, but in the background of a display or just to try to accent it a little bit, it'll work. But check your local Dollar Tree too. This was more dollhouse stuff. My daughter tore this one up. I have 2 of these, and I think they're both broken, so it's a wrap for these. But again, these was actually kind of small. Only like maybe like the female figure could sit in there. But this was more dollhouse furniture though. So yeah, man, 2011 was a tremendous year for me as far as purchasing, man. I spent a lot of money. I don't even want to think about how much money I spent on figures this year. But it's great, man. I got to venture out a lot and go against the grain and pick up some figures from different lines and see some different things. And it's definitely some things that I want to venture out even more so on in 2012 and do some things. I want to check out those Figure Arts Dragon Ball Z figures. I want to pick up a few of those Revoltech, the Iron Man and the War Machine figures. Like those figures, the articulation on those figures, that's the future right there, man. Especially in terms of ACBA, because at the end of the day, like y'all know, like I'm a big fan of articulation. Like if you compose the figure and get him into just about any position that a human being could get into, then you can do anything, man. Sky's the limit. So I'm gonna definitely be checking for those figures like this month, like within the first month of this year, and trying to make that happen. But I purchased so many figures this year that it's crazy. But that just goes to show the power of the internet and what we got going on here in the community, yo. If somebody who knows what they're talking about gets online and says, yo, this figure is hot, you got to get this figure, yo, people go out and they get that figure. And the secondary market, it drives the price up, and then people get wind to that. Like I know for a fact people that's selling on eBay is watching these videos, watching people's videos, seeing what's hot, changing their prices, doing this, doing that. Like it's crazy the power of the internet right now. So like 10, 15 years ago, it wasn't any of this, man. It wasn't no YouTube. It wasn't no way you was going to talk to any execs at a toy company and say, yo, this is whack, fix this. Like, you take it or leave it then. Like, you buy it, that's it. It wasn't none of what's going on right now. And this is huge, man. This is big. It's a big moment. And that's why I feel like ACBA is like huge, and it's gonna be huge because what we doing here and how we doing it is driving the market, man. And it's gonna change the way toy companies operate and how they make these toys, and even how they try to like market them, like the poses and shit that they do when they even just like showing them at San Diego Comic-Con or showing them in a magazine and shit like that. Like that ain't gonna cut it no more. We're gonna need to see from the jump if the figure is posable and if it's hot. You're not gonna be able to like vanilla pose them and people gonna be like, nah, that shit is whack, man. Like, nah, we want to see what the figure could really do, man. So it's like the game is changing, man, so rapidly and so fast, man. That is just crazy, man. I can't wait to see what the future holds, man. I'm rambling a little bit. I'm talking for a moment, but I'm just thinking about stuff. So I see a lot of people doing their top 10 figures of 2011, and I can't even tell you what my top 10 figures of 2011, but I would say it's similar to how JR did it, where he had a bunch of figures that he just really liked in 2011 that didn't necessarily come out in 2011, and that's how it was for me too. I bought a bunch of stuff that didn't come out in 2011, but that was like up there in some of my favorite figures in 2011, like Monkey Man Wave and like some of the Soda Street Fighters and even some of the G.I. Joes and like just a bunch of stuff, man. I bought so much stuff. I'm thinking about stuff towards the end of this year, though. I can't even remember what happened at the beginning of the year, honestly. But I just can't wait to see what 2012 is going to be like, especially for Marvel Legends. Can't wait to see if we're going to get I hope we get 3 waves of Marvel Legends figures and maybe like some 2-packs or a box set or something like that. I would be happy with that. But
the possibilities, the display possibilities for what we about to get right now is just off the charts. I can't wait to see what's going to happen when the tournament concludes, see who's going to come out on top of that, and see what happens as far as the contests for this year, because I know everybody's waiting to put out their contests. I want to get into some of these contests. I want to get back to displaying and do some more extravagant things and stuff. So I really just can't wait, man. I hope we get the full Wrecking Crew. Can't wait to see what's happening with that Archangel for San Diego Comic-Con. It's supposed to be the exclusive. I could pair him up with my Nemesis here. We could do some scenes from Uncanny X-Force. Display-wise, man, like I just can't wait to see what's going to happen for 2012. It's going to be a big year, man. A lot of big things that I got lined up for ACBA. A lot of things that I'm working on behind the scenes. So thanks to everybody for watching and supporting the movement. Let's just keep this thing going. Please come join us on the ACBA Facebook group. I know some of y'all dudes don't do the Facebook thing. Understand, let me explain to you how I do the Facebook thing. It's not a personal page of mine. I'm on Facebook under Boog Nice. First name Boog, last name Nice. I don't have any friends that are like friends that I've known. Like everybody that's my friend on Facebook, I know through YouTube, through collecting, through whatever, just through collecting or whatever. I don't have any of my real family or friends on there. I don't have really no pictures of my family and kids and nonsense like that. It's really just to be an engine for ACBA and for doing this or whatever. So I'm on Facebook under that name, and then I use that name to just be in a group and do what I do. And then there's also an ACBA like page. So you could just come on Facebook as your YouTube screen name just so you could get in a group and chat with people and put up pictures and stuff like that. It don't have to be a personal page. Your girlfriend or your wife don't got to know about it. And honestly, there's no girls to get you in trouble anyway. It's like 4 girls in the group, really. But come out, do your thing, but make an account. I just want to see more people come out. We should be getting to 1,000 members in the Facebook group. I would say maybe within the first couple of months of this year, maybe first 2 months. I think we almost at we just a little over 800 right now, I think. So come out, man, join us. Sub up the ACBA community channel, like us on Facebook, come to the Facebook group, man. And this has been another episode of Meantime in Between Time. I just talked for damn near 7 minutes, but I don't even know what else to say, man. I'm looking forward to everything in 2012, and I will talk to y'all in a couple of days. I got a couple of things lined up. Look out for the round 4 of the tournament video stipulations for that. I hinted to them. It is a crossover round. It's 2 characters. I don't want to say too much. Look for the video. Look for a review of Steve's custom Black Panther, hopefully this week too. And I'll talk to y'all in a week or so. All right, y'all. Peace.